On this street corner, Cup and Saucer used to be one of the most beloved affordable restaurants on the Lower East Side.
It was a place where middle-class families could come and get a good meal for a cheap price.
But years ago, it closed down and has since been replaced. But it's not just here on the Lower East Side.
All over the country, affordable middle-class restaurants have been shutting down operations. But why? This problem has old roots. Affordable sit-down spots like diners were common across America in the 70s. They became a staple of the American middle-class identity. But then when chain restaurants started to take off in the 90s, they began gobbling up the market. Stores like Olive Garden, TGI Fridays, and Red Lobster would subsidize their costs in towns and outprice many of these local spots. So most of these small businesses died off, and for a while these new chain restaurants took over the mantle of that middle-class affordable food spot. Through the late 90s and into the early 2000s, they established themselves as reliable options for families on a budget because they kept dependable meals cheap.
But then costs started rising.
In the late 2010s, food prices, machinery, and kitchen supplies all went up by an average of 30 to 35% as America and China began a trade war and COVID killed global supply chains. This wouldn't be too much of a problem for an independent restaurant that shops locally, but these big chains are complex multinational companies that rely on the ebb and flow of global trade.
And this would end up spelling the beginning of the end for these brands.
All of a sudden, there were store closures, companies shutting down, and bankruptcies galore.
But now the question is, who's going to replace them for the role of the affordable sit-down restaurant?
With delivery apps, everybody's just ordering from their home now, especially since the pandemic, and in-person restaurants have lost over $10 billion in market share. And these mom-and-pop stores, well, the ones that survived did it by hiking prices to appeal to a premium base. The middle class got cut out.
So for now, it seems like nobody's here to take on the role of the affordable sit-down restaurant. But as the economy always goes, a gap like this in the market likely won't last for long.